Hi, everyone. How are we doing? Happy Monday. Today, if you're in the United States, you are celebrating, sorry, hair, you're celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And if you're outside of the United States, you should still celebrate this great man. And let me tell you why. Because we're going to talk about a few of my favorite quotes that Martin Luther King has said that really make for like amazing parenting advice and how these things are so vital to the bringing up or the raising of your parents, the raising of your children. Okay. Hi, Jess. How are you? Miss you. Okay. So, first, if you're new to my broadcast, let me tell you who I am. And those in my Tranquility Tribe, I'm kind of spreading the word here with this broadcast, not just for you guys, so that everybody can partake in Martin Luther King. I'm Celia Kibler, family empowerment coach and an author of Raising Happy Toddlers: How to Build Great Parenting Skills and Stop Yelling at Your Kids. I'm on a mission to stop a million parents from yelling at their kids. And one of the things I do for you is I give you advice and information to change the dynamic of your family, because how do you ultimately stop yelling is to remove the need to yell. So if you are having a much more cooperative home with a lot more listening and fun and everybody working hard to support each other, then you remove the need for constant yelling. If you're bickering, if no one's listening, then you're getting angry and irritable and yelling more. So, welcome to my broadcast. I'm also mom of 5 kids. 2 I gave birth to, 3 I gave through marriage, and 9 grandkids. So, lots of experience to bring you. And I've been helping parenting kids for over 40 years now, and real life parenting for over 40 years. Okay, so let's get on topic. So, you guys, I don't want you to spend your whole day watching this. You got other things to do. And I'm grateful that you're sharing some of your important time with me. I'm going to go through 4 quotes, and these 4 quotes are some of my favorite quotes that Martin Luther King says, and why they're important to everybody, but they're really important to parents. And I have them up on my screen so I can read them, because clearly I don't know them by heart, and if I try to say them by heart, I will probably butcher them. All right. The first quote is, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." Why is this so important? Because and I know, for ourselves, for our children, if they make a mistake or something's not going their way, something's not going right, or they're at school and there's a lot of problems with some kid, how do you respond? This example was shown wonderfully by the Academy Awards when Will Smith and Chris Rock had their little debacle. And Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Now, here you go. Where did he stand at time of challenge? He was challenged right there. He got smacked by Will Smith. He could have responded as many people think people should respond when somebody attacks you, and that's by attacking them back. But he didn't. He kept his cool. He stayed calm. He made light of it, and he continued the show while Will Smith continued to attack him verbally. This is really important, because ultimately you want your children to understand that you do not have control over what goes on around you. You do not have control over how other people are responding to things. The only control you have is you. No one can make you do something. Like parents will say, "Why do you make me yell at you?" No one makes you yell. You make you yell. They may trigger you, You might get elevated. I'm sure at that moment, Chris Rock was kind of triggered in the whole thing, but he controlled the way he responded and reacted. And that's what you need to do. And that's what you want your children to understand, that they are always in control of them. They are never in control of what goes on around them. That is the other people's control. Okay. So that's number one. And guys, if you have comments or questions, post them, send them, whatever. And if you think this is important, and I hope you do, because this plants a lot of life values into your children, please share this out. Okay. Number two, faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. I love this quote. Faith is taking the first step when you don't see the whole staircase. What does that mean? Basically, if you believe in something, even if you have a dream, like Martin Luther King so eloquently said in his Have a Dream speech, in I Have a Dream speech, you have to take that leap of faith. If you believe in someone, if maybe you believe in something that 10 people around you don't believe in, maybe it's something having to do with you. You know, a lot of times personally, we're like, we're going to make this happen. And we've got people around us that are like, what are you, crazy? You are never going to be able to do that. And what happens is you don't do it. You listen to them instead of listening to your heart. Take the leap of faith. Believe in what you believe in. Hold strong to your beliefs. These are all wonderful things to teach your child. Okay, quote number 3. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? What are you doing for others? And this is important to teach children because children think the world revolves around them. Yes or yes? Yes. Especially toddlers. They know the world revolves around them. And it is our job to help our children see the bigger picture, to help them understand that, you know what, in this family, we all contribute to keeping our house clean and organized. Why? Because we all live here. This is our home. Sorry, I have this hair that's like making me nuts. I don't know where it is, but it's making me crazy. This is our home. We're all in this. This is a part of all of us. And we want to live in a happy, organized home. So everybody contributes. It's not just on my shoulders or dad's shoulders or mom's shoulders, however it is, or your sisters or your brothers. Everybody helps. And it's really important for kids to realize that we all contribute to what we need to do in life. Okay. So, most important question, what are you doing for others? A good thing to teach them is about how to be a kind person. Are they the type of person when they get a new child in school, do they the ones that go up to them and say, hi, I'm Aaron, and I'd like to be your friend. Would you like to play with me? Are they thinking of others? Because guys, you know what? I'll tell you. Children's brains do not fully develop, a human brain, I should say, do not fully develop until we're 25 years old. 25. So imagine the brain your little child has. Not much. Full of emotion, no idea how to regulate that emotion, no logic, no reasoning, none of that stuff. But one of the things it doesn't have and that is taught is compassion. So it's up to you parents to help your child understand how to be compassionate. And that is what this quote is about. Excuse me for a moment. That is what this quote is about. My heater was on. I was kind of cooking. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Okay. So those are the 3. We've got one more quote. And this is one I repeat often because it is one of my absolute favorites from Martin Luther King Jr. If a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep streets even as Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven composed music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. He should sweep streets so well that all the hosts of heaven and earth will pause to say, "Here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well." Why is this such a phenomenal post? Phenomenal quote? Because it tells us that no matter what we do, no matter what we're working on, we need to do our best. We need to make a complete effort in doing a job well done. Even if you're a street sweeper, even if you're a student, even if you're working on your homework, even if you're helping to clean a table, dust the table at home, even if you're working to do a puzzle, whatever you're doing, do your best. Your best effort will always accomplish what you're looking for. The end result may be a little different. Maybe like in grades, you're doing a spelling test and you did your best effort to study, but yet you got a C and you weren't so happy. Well, that's okay, because you know what? We learn from what didn't work out for us. And so often you can learn, look at how you study for that test and decide, okay, what can I do different? And as a parent, you can say, how can I help you to do better on that spelling test so that we maybe study in a different way? Maybe I can help you review words. We, as Martin Luther King says, be a street sweeper that is so great that people stop and go, whoa, what a great job that guy did. Work hard on a project so you as a parent shows your children the effort you're putting in. And when they do something with really great effort, be sure to say, you know what, honey, thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate the great job that you did. Help them really cherish the effort they put into things. Because if you can encourage your child to have a life value of always doing your best, they will be so successful in so many things. So those are my 4 quotes from Martin Luther King. And if you listen to them, and I mean, honestly, you could learn a whole lot of stuff just by reviewing all Martin Luther King's quotes, because he was incredible, an incredible, incredible human being that blessed us on this earth for way too short a time. I'm just pure genius and love and light. And he was all about peace and all of that. He was a great, great man. But if you re-listen to this, share this out, because these are 4 quotes that can really affect your family for the better. Be intentional about the way you parent. Be intentional about the way you think. That is one of the things that Martin Luther King tried to stress to all of us, to be intentional. Be intentional about sharing love. He was all about love. Be intentional about loving, not hating. Be intentional about creating peace, not war. Be intentional with your day. Be intentional about not yelling at your kids. Instead, create a more cooperative atmosphere where they're more willing to cooperate and listen. If you're not sure how to do it, reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. I help lots of parents. Currently, my private coaching has a wait list, but I have a wonderful, affordable group coaching program, the Tranquility Tribe, which many of you that are watching are already in. If you'd like to have a manual, get my book. It is a manual. You can look up anything you need help with and find successful solutions. Go to celiasbooks.com. celiasbooks.com, and you can order my book, which is a manual, or my 3 children's books. Being Different is Fun, All About Me, and I'm Grateful. Practice gratitude with you and your children every day. Gratitude can change the way you look at the world. Okay, so I hope this helped. I hope if you're celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. today, I hope you truly celebrate him by learning a lot about the wisdom he shared with the nation. I wish you all absolutely many, many days filled with peace, love, and tons of laughter. Don't forget to laugh and have fun. Guys, this life is not a dress rehearsal. It goes super fast, and none of us are getting out of here alive. So laugh, have fun. Don't take life so seriously. Enjoy the ride. I hope this helped. I hope you take one piece of advice from this and implement it today in your family. And I will be here tomorrow in the Pumped Up Parenting group on Facebook at 10 a.m. You can catch me on YouTube. Follow my podcast, Pumped Up Parenting. I'm all around the web. You guys have an awesome day. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for listening. And go about your day with intention. I'll see you here next time on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Bye-bye, everyone.